The distinguishing features of this maktab system lies in the collective teaching method. All students will be taught at once. Each student will teach the entire class one by one. If a student makes a mistake, it will be identified by the teacher and corrected by the other students. Through this, all the children will remain attentive, their eagerness to study will increase, and they will utilize the entire period efficiently. In the individual teaching method, each child is taught separately. Thus, if there are 20 students in a 1-hour class, each child will only receive 3 minutes of the teacher's individual attention daily. This means that each child receives a mere 1 hour and 15 minutes a month, and 12 hours and 30 minutes in an entire year. This calculation is, however, valid only if the child never misses a class and never comes late. On the other hand, in the collective teaching method, each child is involved in studying the entire 60 minutes every day under the teacher's attention. This means each child gets productive study time under the teacher's attention for 25 hours a month and 250 hours a year. A concise example of the collective teaching method is as follows.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaykumus salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
قاعدة
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 قاعدة is that book
قاعدة is that book
which teaches us
how
to read the Quran.
to read the Quran.
Ta fathata.
Ta fathata.
The ta has a fatha harakat on it.
The ta has a fatha harakat on it.
A letter with a harakat on it is called mutaharrik.
A letter with a harakat on it is called mutaharrik.
A mutaharrik letter should be recited quickly.
A mutaharrik letter should be recited quickly.
Sin fathasa.
Sin fathasa.
The sin has a fatha harakat on it.
The sin has a fatha harakat on it.
A letter with a harakat on it is called mutaharrik.
A letter with a harakat on it is called mutaharrik.
A mutaharrik letter should be recited quickly.
A mutaharrik letter should be recited quickly.
Lam fathala.
Lam fathala.
The lam has a fatha harakat on it.
The lam has a fatha harakat on it.
A letter with a harakat on it is called mutaharrik.
A letter with a harakat on it is called mutaharrik.
A mutaharrik letter should be recited quickly.
A mutaharrik letter should be recited quickly.
Now students, please turn to the chapter of Hifdhu Surah. Hifdhu Surah.
Hifdh surah.
Memorizing a surah
Memorizing a surah
from the Quran
from the Quran
is called Hifdhu Surah.
is called Hifdh surah.
Now I will recite from the Quran. Please repeat after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد.
الله الصمد.
الله الصمد.
الله الصمد.
الله الصمد.
لم يلد
لم يلد
ولم يولد.
ولم يولد.
لم يلد ولم يولد.
لم يلد ولم يولد.
ولم يكن له
ولم يكن له
كفوا أحد.
كفوا أحد.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Students, who's ready to teach the others?
I am.
Saad, please teach the others.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
قل هو الله أحد.
Please wait a moment. Children, who can tell me what mistake Saad made?
I can.
I can.
Luqman, what mistake did Saad make?
Saad recited the qaf like a kaf.
MashaAllah. Saad, please correct your mistake and continue reading.
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد.
الله الصمد.
الله الصمد.
لم يلد ولم يولد.
لم يلد ولم يولد.
ولم يكن له
ولم يكن له
كفوا أحد.
كفوا أحد.
MashaAllah. Jazakumullahu khairan. Students, for every letter of the Quran that you recite, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you 10 rewards. Will all of you recite Quran daily?
Inshallah.
Alright students, please turn to the hadith section now. Dua and Sunnah.
Dua and Sunnah.
To ask Allah for something
To ask Allah for something
is called dua.
is called dua.
To follow the example
To follow the example
of Nabi Muhammad
of Nabi Muhammad
sallallahu alayhi wasallam
sallallahu alayhi wasallam
is called Sunnah.
is called Sunnah.
Alright students, who is going to remind us of the dua before eating?
I will.
Alright, Luqman, please remind us the dua before eating.
The dua before eating is
The dua before eating is
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Translation.
Translation.
I begin in the name of Allah.
I begin in the name of Allah.
Jazakumullahu khairan. Students, will you use this dua every time you eat?
Inshallah.
Students, let's begin today's lesson now. Dua after eating.
Dua after eating.
Alhamdulillahi alladhi
Alhamdulillah alladhi
أطعمنا
أطعمنا
وسقانا
وسقانا
وجعلنا
وجعلنا
من المسلمين.
من المسلمين.
Translation.
Translation.
All praises
All praises
are for Allah
are for Allah
who fed us
who fed us
and quenched our thirst
and quenched our thirst
and made us Muslim.
and made us Muslim.
Students, whether you're at home, at school, or as a guest at someone's house, always remember to recite these du'as before eating, during eating, and after eating. Will you do so, inshallah?
Inshallah.
Please turn to the next section, Aqa'id and Masail. Aqa'id,
Aqa'id.
the beliefs
The beliefs
regarding Islam
regarding Islam
that every Muslim
that every Muslim
must keep in their heart
must keep in their heart
is called
is called
Aqa'id.
Aqa'id.
Shahzaman, please teach us yesterday's lesson.
Kalima shahada.
كلمة شهادة.
Ashhadu
أشهد
an la ilaha
أن لا إله
illallahu
إلا الله
wa ashhadu
وأشهد
anna Muhammadan
أن محمدا
abduhu
عبده
wa rasuluh.
ورسوله.
Translation.
Translation.
I bear witness that
I bear witness that
there is none worthy of worship
there is none worthy of worship
but Allah,
but Allah,
and I also bear witness that
and I also bear witness that
Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam
Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam
is Allah's servant
is
and
Allah's
messenger.
and messenger.
Masail,
Masail.
that knowledge
That knowledge
that every Muslim
that every Muslim
must know
must know
in order to practice
in order to practice
according to Quran and Sunnah
according to Quran and Sunnah
is called Masail.
is called Masail.
Salah,
Salah.
showing one's devotion
Showing one's devotion
in front of Allah
in front of Allah
in a very special and specific way
in a very special and specific way
is called Salah.
is called Salah.
Hassan, please teach us yesterday's lesson.
سنة
Sana.
سبحانك اللهم
سبحانك اللهم
وبحمدك
وبحمدك
وتبارك اسمك
وتبارك اسمك
وتعالى جدك
وتعالى جدك
ولا إله غيرك
ولا إله غيرك.
MashaAllah. Students, please tell me, when is the thana read?
After
starting the salah.
MashaAllah. Turn to the section of Islamic Tarbiyah. Islamic knowledge.
Islamic knowledge.
The basic knowledge
The basic knowledge
that every Muslim must know
that every Muslim must know
is called
is called
Islamic knowledge.
Islamic knowledge.
Arib, please ask the questions, and students, please answer him.
Who are you?
We
are Muslims.
What is your religion?
Our
Our
religion
religion
is Islam.
What does Islam teach?
Islam teaches that Allah is one, the only one worthy of worship, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is Allah's servant and messenger.
What is the kalima?
The kalima is La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Who created us? The sun, the moon, the stars, and heaven.
Allah Ta'ala created everything.
Who gives us sustenance?
Allah gives us sustenance.
Bayan and dua.
Bayan and dua.
To express
To express
matters of deen
matters of deen
in front of people
in front of people
is called bayan.
is called bayan.
And to ask from Allah Ta'ala
And to ask from Allah Ta'ala
is called dua.
is called dua.
Repeat after me. ربنا
ربنا
آتنا
آتنا
في الدنيا
في الدنيا
حسنة
حسنة
وفي الآخرة
وفي الآخرة
حسنة
حسنة
وقنا
وقنا
عذاب النار.
عذاب النار.
Translation.
Translation.
O our sustainer,
O our sustainer,
give us all the good of this world
give us all the good of this world
and all the good of the hereafter,
and all the good of the hereafter,
and save us from
and save us from
the punishment of the fire.
and the punishment of the fire.
Students, if we recite this dua all the time, Allah Ta'ala will reward us abundantly in this world and the hereafter. He will also save us from the fire of Jahannam. So will you always recite it?
Insha'Allah.
Please turn to the section on Arabic. Arabic,
Arabic.
the language of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
The language of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
the Quran,
The Quran
and the people of Jannah
and the people of Jannah
is Arabic.
is Arabic.
I'dad,
I'dad,
numbers.
numbers.
Wahid,
واحد,
one.
one.
Ithnan,
اثنان,
two.
two.
Thalatha,
ثلاثة,
three.
three.
Arba'ah,
أربعة,
four.
four.
Khamsah,
خمسة,
five.
five.
Sittah,
ستة,
six.
six.
Sab'ah,
سبعة,
seven.
seven.
Thamaniyah,
ثمانية,
eight.
eight.
Tis'ah,
تسعة,
nine.
nine.
Ashara,
عشرة,